Live from the O'Brien Services Stadium Studios, this is the fifth quarter.
Hello and welcome to the fifth quarter, the best high school football show in the Cape Fear. I'm Dustin Dorsey. Joe Catanacci is back in the house this week, and for all the coverage of week number 6 of the high school football season, this is the place. Joe, it's nice to have you back this week, just in time for the conference season.
Great to be back, Dustin. Took last week off, actually on the road with my Coastal Carolina football program, but back on the sidelines here in southeastern North Carolina tonight. Couldn't ask for better weather. A couple of blowouts tonight, but good to get the conference opener underway. That's
right. We are happy to have you back, and let's start things off in a Pender County battle. It's one of the biggest rivalries in the new Coastal 8 Conference, with county bragging rights on the line. So let's see who brings home the win for the game between the Pender Patriots and those Trask Titans. And here we are at Titan Stadium. Saw a little bit of rain, Joe, before this contest to soak the grass and the fans before this grinded out battle. Now let's pick up action on the first opening drive for Trask. Punters are people too, Joe.
Here's Brian Sarvis getting around the edge for the first down, but Trask still couldn't do anything with this possession. And you know Dustin who could do something with the ball.
Yeah, that is Latrell Brown. Look at him making defenders miss left and right, and he is going deep into the red zone. This pesky ref gets in the way, but he gets tackled just inside the 10-yard line there, and he finishes it off with a score in the second quarter to start things off, 6-0 Pender.
Great little run there. Good feel for where the defenders were. 96 yards for Latrell Brown rushing just in the first quarter, Dustin.
That is one kid that carries the ball a lot. Here's another kid that carries the ball a lot. His name is B.J. Jordan. He's hitting the spin cycle here for some tough yards.
Jordan finishes the drive off on the very next play. Titans able to regain the lead, even get a block up front by his quarterback to scoot into the end zone.
That will be nice for the first half. In the second half, they had another touchdown. Final score, Trask 14, Pender 6. Now from the Coastal 8 to the Three Rivers, it's East Bladen playing West Bladen over there at the Castle.
Yeah, West Bladen running back B.J. Drake with an early run right here, as you see, gets one off tackle, dragging a defender all the way inside that 20-yard line.
That's a theme. Look at B.J. Drake go again. The Gator defenders want none of this. Look at him push the pile all the way into the end zone. It is a touchdown for the Knights. Say hello to the fans real quick, and let's get back to the action. Look at Tyree Boykin going up top to Davon Swindell.
Great air under that ball by the quarterback, Tyree Boykin. Plenty of room there for Davon Swindell to make the catch and the defender beat. Easy touchdown for West Bladen.
You got that right. East Columbus looking to get this going. Look at LeVar Jones. He's a tough runner right here up the sidelines. But this is the Knights' house, and they are not going to give this one up easily. Look at the defense putting the stop on them. They put the stop on them all night long. Final score, West Bladen 48, East Columbus 8. Now let's head over to Whiteville. It's Columbus County, and it's the Wolfpack looking to get going against South Robinson.
Here's Phillip Powell with a nice run right here. Scoots in between a couple of would-be tacklers right near the near sideline near our cameras. Gets out of bounds into the red zone for the Wolfpack.
And it's Mr. Do-It-All, the reigning fifth quarter player of the week, Ty Moss, putting this thing in for the touchdown.
We see Ty Moss once again quickly, 2-point conversion on the very next play. To add 2 points to the Wolfpack's lead, it's Ty Moss here on a 2-point conversion over to Quentin Smith. Little bubble screen, gets a couple of blocks, and an easy 2-point conversion.
They've got themselves a lot of playmakers. Here's a playmaker, Jamarius McLeod, getting the touchdown here for South Robinson, but that's just about all they got tonight, because it's back to Phillip Powell, another playmaker for the Pack. He scoots it in for the touchdown. Whiteville wins big time. 58-14 is your final score for the Pack. Thanks to the students over at Columbus County Career Academy, we bring you West Columbus versus South Columbus.
Here come the Stallions early, a fifth quarter player of the week. Robbie Spencer drives this one 36 yards, 7-0 South Columbus.
Let's keep this going. Let's look a little defense now. West looking to keep this thing competitive in the first quarter, but Ray John Graham says, not today.
A little center field action for the safety. Saw the eyes of the quarterback going to the far side of the field the entire way, able to make the easy catch for the interception.
And this is why Robbie Spencer is a player of the week. You voted him because of plays like this. Look at him getting done with his legs. 14-0 Stallions in the second quarter, and they will continue to pile it on here, Joe.
A nice little play there by Robbie Spencer. Little naked bootleg, reverses field, goes left, goes right, gets into the end zone. And here we are at the goal line once again for the Stallions. And guess who?
Sept Buffkin piles this one. Now, do you see a little trend in here? How about this? We're going well-rounded tonight. Special teams, it's big plays or boo-boos. And Traquan Bellamy has a big play.
Yeah, not only is South Columbus clicking on offense, clicking on defense today, here they are on special teams. Traquan Bellamy showing his athleticism after recovering the ball deep in his own territory, splits the special teams kick return team to the house, 80 yards, Traquan Bellamy.
Hey, goodbye. 49-8 is your final score from this one, with the Stallions getting it done on the road. Joe, we got our first taste of the new Coastal 8 play and saw the two stars of the Three Rivers Conference dominate again. What stood out to you?
Well, a bunch of things tonight. Like I said, a lot of lopsided victories this evening. South Columbus continues to click, and look for them to make a run here over the next couple of weeks and into the playoffs. I expect the Stallions to be right where they were last year. All
right, it's a team we're going to keep an eye on for sure. We'll be right back after the break with all the games from the Mid-Eastern Conference. Our game of the week is up first. Stay close. The fifth quarter will be right back after this.
This is the fifth quarter.
Yes, it is. Welcome back, everyone. The fans, I know you want the game of the week. I know you want the game of the week. So let's do it. It's time for our game of the week. It's 4-0 versus 4-0. Need I say more? The Topsail Pirates are the surprise team to start the season, and they played host to Mid-Eastern power Hoggard tonight. Let's hand things over to John McHugh with the highlights. John?
Thank you, Dustin. Well, today was the first day of fall, and as the temperatures start to drop, the Friday night matchups in the Cape Fear are heating up. This week, it was a classic David versus Goliath matchup from the Mid-Eastern Conference. Hoggard, one of the top teams in the state, undefeated like you might expect, and Topsail, 4-0 for the first time in school history. So, what happens when an unstoppable force like Topsail meets an immovable object like Hoggard? We found out tonight.
They say the autumn wind is a pirate, and if Topsail wanted to have any chance in this one, they were going to need help from all the elements, earth, wind, and fire. But last night was the 21st night of September. This is the 22nd, and this is our fifth quarter game of the week. And Hoggard, their first offensive drive, Josh Jones slings it out to Trey Hauser. He refuses to go down, backs it across the goal line. He puts the Vikings up 7-0 early. Now the second offensive drive for the Vikings. Jones takes it himself, hits the corner for the score. That is 14-0 Hoggard in the first quarter. After stopping the Pirates again, Hoggard driving. Jones rolls out, heaves it downfield to Chris Tootle. A beautiful throw and catch. That makes it 21-0 for Hoggard. They didn't look back. It was this way all night. The Vikings take it 41-0.
Hoggard returns home to take on Laney next week. Meanwhile, things won't get any easier for Topsail. They'll be in Wilmington as New Hanover's homecoming opponent. Dustin and Joe?
Well, thank you there, John. He said it. Let's check in with the Pirates' next opponent, New Hanover, as they take on South Brunswick.
In the first quarter, already up a score. Here's the big quarterback, Blake Walston, the lefty, passes right through the defender's hands to Cole Tanner, turns it upfield, and scores for the touchdown, 13-0 Cats.
Nice tip drill there. Now back on the move here, Jabez Howard finding the end zone. Another Cat score. That makes it 19-0, and Walston was airing this thing out all night, 11-7 here, Joe.
Familiar connection right there. It's Blake Walston to Wiz Vaughn. You're not going to catch Wiz Vaughn in open field. 25-zip is now your score in favor of New Hanover.
Walston doesn't stop there. Another receiver, Jalen Gore, getting involved. 33-0 for the junior. It's all Cats in this one, if that wasn't already clear. Walston to Tanner again. He has 4 scores, does Walston, and the Wildcats win this one with ease. 50-0 is your final score from Boiling Spring Lakes. Staying in Brunswick County, thanks to our friends at ATMC, we get to see the Ashley Screaming Eagles take on the West Brunswick Trojans.
Ashley here with the possession, tries the screen play, taken down by Russ Gore on this beautiful open field tackle. Good gang tackling right there. Russ Gore had 10 tackles in the first half alone for the green and white.
Defense doing well for the Trojans. The offense doing pretty nicely as well. Look at this, breaking a few tackles, number 42 up the sidelines.
21-yard gain right there by Jakari Bethel, keeping the drive alive for the West Brunswick Trojans.
Later in the drive, handing off to Noah Johnson. He's breaking tackles, and he is grounded and pounding this one for the Trojans. And this drive is capped off right here. Little air game right here, going deep to Case and Medford, getting into the end zone. That's the only score tonight. West Brunswick wins 7-0. Now coming back here to Wilmington, where Laney played host to North Brunswick. You were at this game here, Joe.
Special teams defense came up big for the Bucks tonight. Second possession of the game right here. Kenjuan Watkins comes through untouched with a punt block, a recovery by Cameron Clark for the scoop and score. 8-0 Bucks after the touchdown, a fake field goal for the two-point conversion. Student section loving it in Bucktown.
You've got that. North Brunswick getting this ball into Laney territory. Lee Harrington to Jeem Bullock for a nice run there. And then here's Desmond Perry breaking tackles for a first down. But that sets up this. Laney Bucks aren't going to give it up all night.
Big play right here by Kenjuan Watkins. Steps right in front of the receiver with the big interception to get Laney good field position near midfield for the Bucks.
Heck of a playmaker there. Let's get the offense going one more time for those Laney Bucks. Look at Jacob Jones going up top here right to your cameras.
Yeah, Alfian Walcott with the catch right there, right on the sideline. And here's Jason Billingsley up the gut, down to the 1-yard line, which sets up a Jacob Jones touchdown here later in the first half. And we get an onside kick. Everything was clicking for Laney on special teams and defense here tonight. And a touchdown by Jason Billingsley caps off what was an impressive first half for Laney.
All Laney in this one, 29-0 in the break. Final score from Bucktown, 50-0. Now, Joe, New Hanover really ran the show tonight. New Hanover County in the Mid-Eastern Conference. We had a lot of good games, and we aren't done yet, though. We have more good content coming up. So let's stay around. We'll wrap things up with our play and player of the week. But first, let's take a look at all the scores from week number 6.
It's time for the play of the week on the 5th quarter.
Welcome back, everyone. You are watching the 5th quarter with conference battles across the region. The big plays were plentiful, but none bigger than these two. That's right, we're doing things a little different here. We've got the plays of the week back out to West Columbus. We saw this earlier. Special teams getting it done. Trey Bellamy, look at the moves right here on the 80-yard return.
Ball scoots by him on the far side of the field. He gets a little crease up there through the kickoff return defense, and there he is on the touchdown for Trey Bellamy.
Next kickoff, the next kickoff. Here we go. It's DeJour Smith answering right back 75 yards the other way.
Not really sure how he was able to stay inbounds and not get tackled on the near side of the field sideline, but nonetheless, touchdown for West Columbus.
That's right. That game all South Columbus, though. And now from the best plays to the best players, let's see who our playmakers are tonight. Starting out at Laney, Kenjuan Watkins took over this game. Interception and special teams touchdown in the 50-0 rout of the Scorpions. New Hanover's Blake Walston tossed 4 touchdowns in their win. What am I talking about? 2. Don't short the kid, double him up. It's Josh Jones that had 2 scores in the air and 1 on the ground as the Vikings remain undefeated. Make sure to follow WWAY Sports on Twitter and make your voice heard. Starting at midnight, we'll announce the winners Tuesday on WWAY Sports. Now, Joe, here's a little bit of football follies this week. We're going to take it back out to Laney one more time for this. Take us through this play, please, sir.
Well, not really sure what was going on. Saw the Jason Billingsley coming near sideline, and I think I had to get
Look out, Joe.
I don't know where I was going with this one.
Oh, my goodness. Look out, Joe. He's coming right at you. How about one more time? Maybe a little slow-mo version. He's coming. It's nice moves. Oh, my goodness.
Not as young as he used to be,
That
Dustin.
one hurt.
The reaction time is not what it used to be.
Good thing that cheerleader blocked overall for you there. That was a good one by her. Hey, what a week it was. But that will do it for the 5th quarter, the latest edition of it. The boys of fall are back, and we'll be back again next Friday with all the highlights on the best high school football show in the area. Thank you as always for tuning in. We will be back next time, same place. You better believe it. We will see you, folks.